Hello there, and welcome. Today we're going to take a look at the UNSC Marine Platoon Pack. This is arguably one of the best sets ever created by Mega. Some people might not think so, but I seem to think that, because I own about 40, actually I might own closer to 50 now that I think about it. I own a lot of these. I wanted to open this one up to get these Marines out, because I am going to put together another video showcasing all the Marines that I have, and I figured might as well get these guys out of their plastic package. Not sure when I'm going to put that video out, but it is in the works, so I know there's been a couple of you guys asking about it. But let's go ahead and dive into the set itself. Taking a look at the packaging here, you get the Mega Construx logo up top in the corner. You get the Halo Infinite Halo logo that came out around this time back in 2020 for the Infinite Wave. On the side there, you got the orange Mark 7. You got all of your figures, I think all the weapons, and some of the accessories displayed out in the blister, and then the rest are going to be found down below. Picture of the buildable turret. You got an 8+ rating, Pro Builder Series, 138 pieces. Set number is GXB00, or Golf X-Ray Bravo 00, George X-Ray Boy 00. UNSC Marine Platoon Pack. Whole bunch of other languages. If you can already read that, good enough for you. So Halo Infinite right over there. And if we rotate it around, well, the set does not want to stand up when it's facing this direction for some reason, so I'm just going to hold it. So on the back here, we've got the Mega Construx logo, Halo Infinite branding again. You got some legalese up top in the corner here that look like they're in another language. You've got a picture of all your weapons as well as the stands. You got a picture of all of your figures. You got your UNSC Survivor, UNSC Marine Demolition, UNSC Marine, UNSC Marine Technician, Spartan Mark 7, UNSC Marine Sniper, Halo Infinite, Build and Share, whole ton of legalese, Mattel stuff, 343. That sticker's just from where this came from. They threw a sticker on it, so don't worry about that. That was probably an Amazon thing. Bringing the set back around to the front here for a moment, I thought it was worth pointing out that the Marines are not always going to be in the correct spot. So with this set right here, the Survivor and the Technician are actually in the wrong spots. The Technician should be in the middle, and the Survivor should be on the end with his chest plate off and off to the side. So those guys are mixed up. That's not the only variation for the Marines. I've actually seen the Sniper be over there before, and then I've seen the two females on the top be in the wrong spot. The Spartan I've never seen be in the wrong spot before, so if any of the variations are going to be worth anything, it's probably going to be the Spartan in the wrong spot, but to be honest, I don't think it actually adds anything to the value of the set. I was able to find this picture online. This is what I meant. The Survivor's supposed to be on the right, the Technician's supposed to be in the middle. Alright, well, I think these guys have been locked up for long enough, so we'll go ahead and dive in and get this open. You got this little tab up here with a little arrow right above the orange Spartan. If you put in on that, it makes it easier to open up, but you don't need to. You honestly just rip it open from anywhere. Push in there, pop that off. These open. Let's see what goes on real quick. Go ahead and get the rest of the stuff popped out, and I'll be right back. That'd be worth pointing out. The little data pad for the Technician is in there real good. Just to give you a heads up, if you ever open one of these up, it is not the easiest to get out. I'll say that. And there's that. I kind of had to take like a little flathead screwdriver and kind of wedge it under there, and then it gets launched into the stratosphere. But I was able to find it. Then there's everything else as it comes from the package. We've got one baggie. This has all the stands, some backpacks, the ammo counter for the assault rifle, and a couple of other little odds and ends that we'll get into in a moment. Go ahead and set the camera down. Goes off the side. Real quick, we'll take a look at the instructions. It's just going to be one big sheet. Diagram, how to build the orange Spartan, how to build the female Marine, backpack, and the turret. And then on the other side here, there is your parts checklist in case you needed it. Here are all of your figures. know some people like seeing the parts checklist, so make sure I show that off. Inside the bag, you get 6 stands, you get the parts for the turret, sniper rifle bipod, 3 backpacks, and then you get another small bag. This has the ammo counter in it, as well as some leg attachments, being a grenade and a ammo pouch, little pistol, and then the antenna for the radio for the technician. Sadly, it wouldn't be a mega video without some sort of quality control issue to report, and I got a couple of them to talk to you about with these 2 figures. The Marine Technician features the very fun bobble wrist. At least it is a fixable issue if you know what you're doing. It's a very common issue with this figure on that left arm. So common that the very first figure I grabbed also had that. So be aware that is something that exists. That's something that I can fix, so not too worried about that. Head over to our other figure with some QC issues. She actually has 2 of them. The better of the 2 is that she just has a little bit of brown overspray on her forehead there. Just looks like a birthmark or something like that. That's fine, but what's not fine is her right foot. There you go, you can kind of see it's got a crack in it. It is too small, can't stud in, so she cannot use her right foot. That is a problem. That is not something that I can fix without swapping the foot over to from a different figure, which we'll see, might end up happening. She might just forever be seated in a vehicle. And then the assault rifle is one of the ones that features an ammo counter. You can throw on other accessories on that top rail if you have them. Some of the other Halo sets, and then a few of the Call of Duty sets come with attachments that you can utilize there in that space. But you just kind of got to line it up, and once it's on there, you never take it off again. But majority of the time they're on there solid, they're not going to just fall off. I've had a few that are loose, but once they're on there, they're on there. So there is your assault rifle. Here are all 6 figures out of the package, and then you also get this little buildable turret as well. It's 4 pieces. If you buy a lot of these sets, you end up with a lot of them, and I've got a lot of them, so that'll just kind of get set off to the side. Then we'll bring our figures in and take a closer look at each of them. We'll start off with figures with our Orange Mark 7. This is the only Spartan in the set. He comes with an unprinted battle rifle. Going forward, all the weapons are unprinted, so that way I don't need to say it again, but it's just done in this black plastic. As for the figure himself, he's got kind of dark gray and then some black accents on his armor. So you got a printed chest plate, printed back plate, printing on the helmet, and then printing on both of these shoulders. And then the Orange Mark 7 also came in the UNSC Combat Unit, which was a 3-figure pack. I think was a Dollar General exclusive. I could be wrong, but I believe that was a Dollar General exclusive. And we will take a look at that set here in the future as well. We'll take a look at the Marine Demolition to start off the Marines. So she is a female, one of 2 females in the set. She comes with a rocket launcher. I don't think I mentioned with the Spartan, but all of the figures will come with a tan stand, which is kind of Mega's like desert color, so it's tan with dark gray and like brown swirls in it. As for the figure herself, you just got printing on the helmet, no printing on the shoulder armor or chest plate or backpack, just on the helmet there with that dark gray and then the gold for the visor. That's going to be the same for all the Marines. Pop that off. You've got this head sculpt underneath. A lot of people call this the Ellen DeGeneres head. Sure. She's kind of got like that tan, dirty blonde, short hair. This head was later re-released with the elephant sand nest with black hair on a male torso. So just thought I'd point that out, that they have used this head for both males and females. And then she's got some shoulder armor and a backpack. Moving on to the next Marine, which is the other female Marine in the set. And she is just a regular Marine, no special title to her. She's going to come with an assault rifle. And then she's got the leg strap with a ammo bag. That's how the instructions indicate it. And she comes with the leg strap on her in the package. She has different shoulder armor than the other Marine we looked at. She's got a backpack. And then this head does not like helmets, so it can be kind of difficult to get it off. This head, we've seen it a few other times in the line. Miranda Keys uses it. There's a couple of other sets that come with this head in different colors. And then I believe Sarah Palmer used this head, and I think Veronica Dare also used this head, if I remember correctly. Next figure in the set is the Marine Sniper, who comes with a sniper rifle. He uses the same shoulder armor as the Marine Demolition, and then he has short sleeves on, so he's got his arms out, sun's out, guns out, backpack, leg strap with a frag grenade, and then you've got this head with a beard, and that's your sniper. Next figure is going to be the Technician. Again, we're ignoring the QC issue because we already talked about it. He comes with the first generation Sidekick pistol, which was just a Call of Duty pistol. They later came out with a new mold for the Sidekick. He's got that. He then also has this little data pad with some printed details onto it. No shoulder armor for him, and he has different arms than the others. Because if you look at, we'll just use that guy. You notice that there is like it's like a pocket almost is what it looks like, but it's a little like slot peg for shoulder armor to fit onto. He does not have that. You can still throw shoulder armor on a figure like this. It'll still work. I'll throw that as an example. But yeah, I mean, it'll still work on there, but and there really isn't any advantage or disadvantage, to be honest with you. So you can still throw shoulder armor if you wanted to. He's kind of got that medium skin tone, and then he's got some gloves on. And then you can pop his helmet off. He got a head underneath. And then he also comes with this radio. And it has a removable antenna that's a softer, more bendable plastic. The next figure in the set is going to be the Marine Survivor. His only accessory is going to be his battle rifle. That's his weapon. He does not come with any other accessories, no backpack or anything like that. He does have a different shirt on underneath his chest armor, which chest armor is removable, and the instructions actually show it with that being off. Kind of represent some of the Marines in Halo Infinite you'll find that aren't wearing any armor, especially the ones that are captured by the Banished. So you can turn them into like a prisoner. So there's that. Throw the chest armor back on. It also works for just like a tropical weather, something like that. And then in case you were curious, the Marine Survivor and the Marine Technician do not have the same head sculpt. They are different heads. And if you look at the noses are different, jawline's a bit different. So they do have different heads, which is nice, because at first glance you might think that those are the same. And on the package, they do indicate you are supposed to peg this battle rifle into the back of the Spartan's back, so just figured I'd show you that since it does show you to do so on the package. And that's all she wrote. No other builds or anything like that to talk about, so we'll just go into final thoughts. Do I recommend this set? Absolutely. If you can find a good deal on it, anything like $30 and under, I would say pick it up. You can still find, Amazon occasionally still puts these up for around $25. I think original retail was $19.99 if I remember correctly. So that's pretty close to retail on a set like this. And it's only 5 years old at this point. What would I change? Biggest thing I would change is dropping the Spartan and adding a 6th Marine. Another option would have been to drop one of the Marines and the Spartan and then add in 2 bad guys, 2 banished characters, similar to what they would later do with the Banished Garrison Pack, where it included 2 UNSC forces and then the rest were all banished. That probably would have worked good here as well. At the end of the day, it's an army builder. You're buying it for the figures. Not so much this guy. Mainly just for those guys. So you get 5 good figures, so not a bad deal. And you can pop and swap to your heart's desire with these guys. Change out arms, change out heads. All the works, you can do it. So pretty much do whatever you want with them. What do you guys think? Was this a good set when it came out? And if Mega were to release another set like this, what would you want to see? Would you want it to be more Infinite Marines? Would you want it to be a pack of Halo 3 Marines, Halo 2 Marines, or something else? What would you guys want to see if Mega were to bring back the Platoon set concept? They did do a second run with the Garrison Pack, which was in the same style packaging, and you could also say that the ODST Hive Exterminators was also in the same vein, because it did utilize the same packaging. However, that one was a store exclusive to Walmart versus The Garrison Pack and the Platoon Pack were both widely available at all retailers. I don't got anything else for you, so if you haven't already liked the video, please do so, and if you haven't subscribed already, make sure that you're subscribed if you're this far into the video and still watching. Thank you. Have a good one.